and he knows what to say to you.
I'll make noises with my mouth.
Yeah, mouth noises!
All right, we are good to go. Excellent. Hey guys, that concludes the roleplay portion of Death from Above Renegades tonight. So that means it is time for battle. Of course, as always, there will be all sorts of weird and wacky things available for everyone to get involved.
You know how mics work, right?
Hey, there's the mic. I found it. I know this. I've done this before. I work in a studio every day. What's up, guys? If you don't know who we are, I think you all do, but we are Hyper RPG. This is Death from Above Renegades. Yes, we're giving away Steam keys every single subscriber tonight. Yeah. And also, every 5 subscribers, you activate #BlazeIt, and you get to move the fire on the battlefield around randomly. Why is there fire on the battlefield? Because you guys also helped us unlock some problematic stuff. So Fuel for the Fire was just picked up, and what that says is basically all the explosives that these mechs use in battle, so that means LRMs, SRMs, and even some lasers might start the fire on this dried out battlefield. It's just a lot of kindling. It's mechs on a pyre, basically, for tonight. So that's going to be moving around, causing problems, and it's 1,700! 1,700, guys, we are so close. We're like 5 away, 6 away now? I can't count. We will be, of course, doing a big giveaway where we're throwing comics, games, miniatures, that's right. Miniatures of mechs, by the way, into a box, shipping it anywhere in the world because, you know, whatever. We don't care. We don't care. Anywhere in the world. That's going to be happening, and even better, personally, there'll be a Fire NATO. It's going to be so rad. Of course, during the battle, you can support our lovely Renegades, or you can support the enemy. What does that mean? It means you can use the appropriate hashtags that you can find on hrpg.straylogic.com/DFA, and you can give them special abilities they can use in battle. So that can be things like allowing Jackrabbit to jump into battle and do a bunch of damage with his axe. That can be for Cade, especially has 2 abilities this battle because you guys helped unlock a second ability for her where she can actually make oil slicks on the battlefield as well as siphoning her own oil to buff up the movement of the other mechs while limiting her own as her mech starts to become all creaky squeaky, essentially. How y'all doing tonight, by the way? Are you guys enjoying DFA Renegades tonight? I hope you are. There you go. There's the button. Now the chat is actually on, so I can see your lovely text in my brain. Let me go over what we got for tonight's abilities real quick before we get into it. Let's see that DFA love while I'm looking this up. All right, guys, for them. All right, I will not move backwards, I promise. Cade, of course, has her interference ward. What does this mean? She can activate the ECM suite on board her mech, create interference, then increase the difficulty to hit an ally within 4 hexes by +1. They gain additional heat, though, from all that energy passing through them. Now, as well, she has the ability to hose them down. That's what I mentioned earlier. So that allows her to shoot a bunch of oil out at a friend, help them move, or create an oil slick on the battlefield, making it more difficult for everyone to go through, and also being super freaking flammable, which means more fire. Yes. Are you noticing a trend? Yeah? I bet you are. For Jackrabbit, he has Don't Try This at Home. It allows him to divert all his power to his jump jets, gaining +1 on his jump range, +1 to his melee as he collides into his enemies, I'm sure, hopefully. But he'll suffer a penalty on his ranged attacks. And for Mac, we have an all-new ability for Mac. She can go bigger. If she takes the turn not moving and uses her AC-20, she gains a big bonus to firing it, which is actually a really good deal because the AC-20 is by far the best weapon on the Hunchy. That is the Hunchback, of course. And so she really doesn't want to do anything besides fire that bad boy off as many times as you can. And for Cotton, we have Roll With It. Roll With It, yeah. So he actually gets to mitigate damage by kind of pulling one of these, rolling with the punch, slightly reduces the damage he would take by 1d6, but he also gains extra heat by exerting his mech in ways that he really shouldn't. He really shouldn't, but you know, he's a bold man. He's a veteran. This is a mech pilot who's survived a long time in Battletech terms. And as well, of course, we have Close Call. That means they can reroll a gunnery or piloting check, though they will gain extra heat because we decided that that shit was really overpowered. And they also have Dumb Luck. That allows them to negate a point of penalties on a single attack. Now, of course, if we didn't give the Op 4 some fun toys to play with, this really would be no fun at all. They would just steamroll past them. Don't worry, for Op 4, we've got Knowledge is Power that allows them to gain a +1 range and to hit on the mech of their choice for the round. They do not stack this ability, but they can use it multiple times per round to make it easier to hit all of the Renegades on the battlefield. That is going to be a really sweet buff for DJ Blue PDX. This is my DJ Blue voice. Hey, hey! All right. Can Cotton do a Matrix dodge in a mech? The answer is no. He has no access to the Matrix. I'm sorry. This is all about squeaky mech moves. Yes. Woo! All right. Thank you for dropping those shop links in chat. Though I have not switched it over because the battle has not started. Has not started. I will switch it over as soon as the battle has started, and then you guys can have fun with those messages, and then they get to react to them. Yes, it's gonna be sweet. Whew. Also, missing a chance for information is ammunition. Sad day. I don't even know what that means. That was like a beautiful poem you just wrote, though. Now, of course, we have hidden defenses. This allows the Op 4 to... There is no AC-20. What? There is an AC-20 on that Hunchback. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you guys trying to allude to the fact that you fear AC-20s because they killed Beta? That's right. AC-20s are Beta killers, in case you didn't know. And if you don't know who Beta is, he's the first person to get permadeath. Permadeath! Yes, I do not have access to the gap. That is correct. I do not have access to the gap.
Also, this used to be Beta's mech, and it got repainted, but...
That's right.
I got Beta's blessing. He actually came onto the show and gave me a hug as I was painting over it, so... We kept the Nyan Catapult as the Nyan Catapult, so don't you worry.
Do you need a Rai? Please inhale. I don't need oxygen. I have, like Zach has evolved past the need for sleep, I have evolved past the need for oxygen or coherent words sometimes too. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. Now for hidden defenses, this allows our Op 4 today to activate the hidden turrets on the battlefield. So anywhere there is a building, there is a hidden turret, and that allows our Op 4 to fire it at any Renegade within 5 hexes of that building for 1d6 damage. There's a lot of randomness today. Like, anything could happen this battle. Hopefully, the Renegades will be in a, like, fiery hell, but that's just me. You guys probably want other things to happen. Now, there's, of course, also Overpower. This is the new overpowered ability for the Op 4 every single week, actually. So what this does, if you didn't know, it allows you to boost the outcome of a roll by +1, which is kind of interesting. It's a little different than a reroll, in some ways a lot more powerful, maybe in other ways it's not, but something new we're experimenting with. And of course you can get smoke screens on the battlefield to help make it harder for our Op 4 to be hit. Now as well, if you are an agent of chaos, this is for you. Sparks fly, fire erupts randomly in 1 hex, either on the Renegade's mech side or Op 4 side, increasing heat by +3 and dealing 2 damage. Yikes. So that's gonna be pretty nasty. How many catapults do the Marauders own? Only 1 at this point. I no longer need Agent of Chaos!
Chaos Agents of Chaos.
Yes! That's right. But guys, you have a lot of reasons to keep these Renegades alive, because if someone like Strix was to have Corfy murdered brutally in Season 2 of DFA, you know who they're gonna call the replacer? Oh, she's giving me such a evil eye right now. It's gonna be the Renegades.
Are you threatening to kill me again, Rai?
Well, I kept you alive. Who gave you that overpowered ability to dodge every attack?
Who gave the enemy the overpowered ability to knock my ass down and then shoot me in the head?
You filled out a lot.
This guy.
I'm a bad man. I look nice, but I love seeing our Renegades and Marauders suffer. It's true. I feast on the suffering. Yes, so anyways, guys, those are the options for controlling the battlefield today. That is about to go live as soon as we hop into battle. It's gonna be crazy. If you didn't know, yes, it is permadeath. Oh my gosh, we just got the Jersey driver as a subscriber. Holy crap, that rhymes. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's amazing. I wish I had music to dance to, but you can still get some of these. One of those. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Yojimbo. You now have access, of course, to our Discord. You can play games with us. You can also get access to more awesome giveaways. And on top of all that, you get these rad emoticons that you've been seeing. You can make subs and hype like everybody else now. Welcome aboard. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thumper Pride. Let's see those thumpers up in chat right now. Woo! Dance, puppet, dance.
Let's see the bunnies.
Right. Remember what happened last time you pissed off chat? What happened?
no, what
wasn't
happened?
it wasn't it a great battle? Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say? I think so. Woohoo! And Kaporos is our new winner. Wait, are we serious? Wait, was 1700? Did we already hit? Dude, if we started this battle at 1700 with a fire NATO, I would be fired up. Fired up. 1696. Dang it, don't get my hopes up, chat. That's just cruel. I'm supposed to be the mean one right now. But let's do it. Let's start this battle with a fire NATO. Yeah, 3 to go. 3 to go. Woo. Oh, it looks like Christmas with all those bunnies and DFAs. All right, guys, stay tuned for DFA Renegades coming up next. And of course, yes, that's right. If you have Twitch Prime, you got a free sub that you could use on any channel like this one, so we can do rad-ass things like making robots explode on Death from Above. Now, next week, of course, we got awesome stuff going on. Monday, of course, Vanquished with Full Tilt with our very own Steph, a.k.a. Valravon. I'm sure Zach was only making bunny ears to represent my thumper pride behind me. We should be at 1698. I wish. There's only one way. There's only one way, guys, to make it happen. Woo. Thank you for that follow, Osmosis. Were you already a sub too? I like that. I like the sub and follow. That's special. Now, like I was saying, so Monday, it's Full Tilt. It's our VR painting show with Steph, who is an amazing artist, incredible. If you haven't checked it out, she makes awesome VR paintings, and I'm there. Oh, he was giving you the finger, of course. Well, she makes awesome VR paintings. She is way more talented than I'll ever be at that art. You should check it out, learn from her, and also have great conversations. And then on Vanquished, our valiant comic role-playing show, you can see our would-be heroes try to not murder innocent people and be decent. And on top of that, you too can be part of the show. We do NPC giveaways pretty much every week. For every $500 we raise, we make one of y'all a character. And that just doesn't mean people who are watching. That means we pull from the whole subscriber list. So that's one of the cool things we do to make you guys part of the story. So you could be like the new leader of the team who turns out to be an evil old Scottish man. Or you could be Eternal Knight. You could be a total like douchebag hero in the far away. You could be, let's see, one of those, you could be Whiskey Died Raccoon and you could be left to die. There are many options. You might just get a dick punch, though, because that's how they roll. Of course, on Tuesday nights, we have the Gauntlet and Cineverse happening, which is a ton of fun. And, of course, Malika Vision before that, where we check out new, awesome indie games together with our ever-thoughtful Malika. I'm Malika Vision. Oh, but this Tuesday, we have something special. We are doing an Open Legend RPG playthrough from 1 to 3 with Tyler and Chris. So both our DFA GMs. Woo! Twigs and guns. Thank you for that 7 months, dude. That's amazing. So yes, we'll have both our DFA GMs as players with bronze GMing, and we got Tara and AJ in the mix. This is gonna be a crazy ass one shot. All right, I'm getting out of here. I'm out of here.
All right, guys. Sorry, a professional has to step in really fast. Hey, why don't you? Right. You're over there now. Remember, you got your job. You got a job to do today. Do your job, right. Do your fucking job. Guys, stick around. Coming up after Death from Above, we're going to have Alex Neat and I doing dual screen Battlefield multiplayer. It's going to be a lot of fun, but we are really close to hitting that goal, so I would really appreciate it if we're able to hit that tonight. If you know any friends who might like the kind of content that we do, you should send them our way and let them know that with Twitch Prime, they have a free subscription that is ready to go, ready to be used, and Hyper RPG is the best place to use it to keep this stuff up and running. Yeah, I hear you. I'm outroing the show right now, but cool. So, guys, stick around tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Have some fun on the show. Get fucking hyped. Let's make sure to interact with the battle. DJ Blue is our guest, and he is one of our absolute favorites, so show him some love and help him kill the Renegades. Help him kill the Renegades. It's going to be great. So, all right, guys, if you're ready to go, if you guys are ready and you want to, like, do a thing, I'll give you a countdown. I'll just all right, we ready? Yeah. I'm waiting for Chris to give me the big heads up, the thumbs up here. Just waiting for the. Chris, you ready? You ready? All right, we're ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2,